Good morning, everyone. My lesson today, parallelogram and its properties. What is the meaning of parallelogram? Parallelogram is a quadrilateral in which each two opposite sides are parallel, each two opposite sides are equal in length, each two opposite angles are equal in measure. The sum of measures of each two consecutive angles is 180 degrees. Very important. Two diagonals bisect each other and not equal in length. Okay? If I have A, B, C, D is parallelogram, then number one, each two opposite sides are parallel. Line segment AB parallel line segment DC. Line segment AB parallel, this sign means parallel line segment DC, and line segment BC parallel line segment AD. Line segment BC parallel line segment AD. Number two, each two opposite sides are equal in length. Then the length of line segment AB equal the length of line segment DC. AB equals DC, and the length of line segment BC equals the length of line segment AD. BC equals the length of AD. Number three, each two opposite angles are equal in measure. Then measure of angle B equals measure of angle D. Measure of angle B equals measure of angle D, and measure of angle C equals measure of angle A. Measure of angle C equals measure of angle A. Number four, the sum of each two consecutive angles equals 180 degrees. Angle A and the angle B are called consecutive angles or adjacent angles. Measure of angle B plus measure of angle C equals 180 degrees. Consecutive angles or adjacent angles. Measure of angle C and the measure of angle D are called adjacent angles or consecutive angles. Then measure of angle A plus measure of angle B equals 180 degrees, and measure of angle B plus measure of angle C equals 180 degrees, and measure of angle C plus measure of angle D equals 180 degrees. And measure of angle D plus measure of angle A equals 180 degrees. Very important. Okay? Number five, two diagonals bisect each other and not equal in length. How many diagonals in the quadrilateral? Two diagonals. Diagonal number one and diagonal number two intersect at only one point and bisect each other and not equal in length. What is the meaning of bisected each other? This means MD equals MB. The length of line segment MD equals MB. MD equals MB, and MA equals MC. The length of line segment MA equals MC. This means bisect each other and not equal in length. Line segment, the length of line segment AC not equal the length of line segment DB. Okay? The perimeter of parallelogram. What is the meaning of perimeter of any shape? The sum of all lengths. The perimeter of parallelogram, the sum of two adjacent sides times the 2. The area of parallelogram equals base by corresponding height. ABCD is parallelogram. BC, if I consider the BC is base, then what is the corresponding height? AX is corresponding height. Perpendicular line. Okay? If I considered BC is base, then AY is the corresponding height. Okay? The area of parallelogram equals base by corresponding height. Trapezium. What is the meaning of trapezium? Trapezium is a quadrilateral in which only two sides are parallel and not equal in length. Again, is a quadrilateral in which only two sides are parallel and not equal in length. ABCD is trapezium. Then AB parallel DC. Line segment AB parallel line segment DC. And the length of line segment AB not equal the length of line segment DC. Trapezium is a quadrilateral in which only two sides are parallel and not equal in length. For example, in the opposite figure, ABCD is parallelogram whose diagonals intersect at M. If BC equals 4 cm, BM equals 2 cm, and MC equals 3 cm, then find the perimeter of triangle AMD. AMD. This triangle. Find the perimeter of this triangle. Okay? What is given and what is required, and write the proof. What is given and what is required, and write proof. What is given? ABCD is parallelogram, right? ABCD is parallelogram. And PC equals 4 cm. BC equals 4 cm. BM equals 2 cm. BM equals 2 cm. MC equals 3 cm. MC equals 3 cm. What is required? The required, find the perimeter of triangle AMD. Perimeter of triangle AMD. AMD. Write the proof. Number 1, since. This sign means since. A, B, C, D is parallelogram, then this sign means then, okay? Since then ABCD is parallelogram, then DA equals 4 centimeter. Properties of parallelogram: DA equals 4 centimeter. Properties of parallelogram. Okay, and MA equals 3 centimeter. Properties of parallelogram: M A equals 3 centimeter. Properties of parallelogram. And MD equals 2 centimeter. Properties of parallelogram: MA equals, okay, MD equals 2 centimeter. Properties of parallelogram. 4 centimeter, 2 centimeter, and 3 centimeter. Then the perimeter of triangle AMD equals the sum of all lengths. Then perimeter of triangle AMD equals 4 plus 3 plus 2. 4 plus 3 plus 2 equals 9 centimeter. The required to prove. Understand how to write the proof or how to find the properties of parallelogram? Okay, thanks for listening and have a nice day.